Holy cow, I just hit 2,000 subscribers yesterday, and I'd just like to thank you guys all so much. And now I don't want to talk about that this much in this video because I know I'll just keep rambling on. So, thank you guys and welcome all the newer viewers. I hope you enjoy your stay here on the channel. And now, let's get into today's suggestion video. Thank you, Diecast Reviews, for the suggestion of Team Lightning McQueen from Cars 2, which of course includes Mater, Luigi, Guido, Fillmore, and Sarge with the headsets and the 95 logos on the side. Now, I will be reopening suggestions probably sometime in June, so for the meantime, you can still make your birthday requests if you haven't done so already. And now, let's get into a review here of Team Lightning McQueen from Cars 2. Now, I have decided that I think I like the Team Lightning McQueen from Cars 2 a little bit more than Cars 1, just because I feel like, I don't know, I really do like the ones here. I really actually like Luigi and Guido the best. But, of course, here we have Mater. Now, he was actually the first one released as a Kmart exclusive single. He also came with this green card. Kind of hard to explain, but I'm sure you can look up a picture of it, or a picture will appear on the screen. Now, this is essentially Race Team Mater that was released many times in the past, not too rare. It's basically the main version of Mater from Cars 2. Now, we can see a little bit different expression, which is a nice touch. There you go, you can see the 95 logo with the addition of the headset. So that's a pretty cool addition. I'm glad that they included it. And I mean, why wouldn't they? Now, behind the 95 logo, it should say Tow Mater, Towing and Salvage. And on the back here, of course, both of them do have their traditional A113 license plate. Just a quick look at the bases here. They do look to be the same, which is very, of course, very obvious. Now let's move on to Luigi and Guido, and they were only released in 2014 at the end of the year in the 95 Team Series. Of course, they were in one single pack, not a two-pack, because they're very small characters. Now, like I said, these are my favorite out of the 5 of them here, just because, I don't know, I like the expressions on them a lot because they differ from the main expressions of the characters quite a bit. As you can see here, both of them are looking kind of to the side there, and just a really nice appearance in my opinion. Now, one thing that's kind of odd is that Guido does not have the microphone or the speaker that he can talk into, and is that like affirming that Guido can't even talk or say anything? But I believe he did have it in the movie, so it's a little bit odd that they did include it on the diecast. My best guess is that it just was too small of a character or a diecast to have the speakerphone. Now, I mean, I don't really mind. It's not a huge deal. Both of them do look pretty nice together, and it makes sense because this is a very small forklift here. As you can see, the 95 logo. Very nice detailing. I know you guys all have seen Guido before. He's got the silver lines on the back there, small little window, and a pretty cool expression. Now let's move on to Luigi here, which is actually quite a bit different from the regular version. As you can see on the front grille here, the line with the red dot. Now, of course, I believe Luigi is a Fiat, and you can see the red dot in the middle there, and the whole thing is straight. Now, if you look here, it's bent kind of in like an angle like that. Now, that may just kind of be his expression. Now, it kind of sounds weird, but sometimes in the cars, their grills around them change the grill as well. So, like, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes, like, more than the mouth changes when they make a face. So that might be the difference, or the reason why those are different there. Now, the main difference here that doesn't make much sense is the fact that Luigi here has no black around the window, but has black around this window. It doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know why they did that. They also did that with the side windows as well. And mine actually kind of looks sloppy. I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of see the yellow through it, and I just feel like that looks a little sloppy. Now, the license plates are also a little bit different, as you can see on the version with headsets. It has silver going around the license plate there. And the license plate does read 445-108. Same license plate as before, but just a different appearance. There are the bases right there. And that's basically all for the differences between both of the Luigis here. Now let's move on to Fillmore. Now this one was released in a 2-pack with Travel Wheels Lightning McQueen back in 2012 and then got a re-release in 2014. Now I don't like him that much because the expression is so similar. There's not much of a difference there. And actually it's kind of odd here. This looks a lot more metal, doesn't it? But this looks more plasticky. Now I believe they are metal, but it just seems like it's separate parts. I'm kind of trying to find some words to explain this, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Just the front grills look quite different. And, of course, they do all the same decals with the 95 logo there. Groovy Love. I know you guys have seen all this before. On the back here, no change in the license plate for Fillmore, 51237. And he's got the little thing on the bottom there. And here's a look at the bases. And that's pretty much it for Fillmore as well. Now, Race Team Fillmore actually did have a variation that came in the Travels Wheel Pack, which is this one right here, where he's looking off to the right. So this was the single release back in 2011, and this was the 2-pack release. And of course, this is the version with headsets. Kind of interesting there. And now let's move on to, last but not least, Sarge. Now I do like that they gave him quite a bit of a different expression. Actually looks pretty nice, although not as good as Luigi and Guido in my opinion. And you can see the star on the hood there, the code 984673, 95 logo. Of course, the addition of the headsets. And now on the back here, 41 World War II. Of course, 41 is the year that probably Sarge had something to do with during World War II. So I'm liking that, of course, that they incorporated some sort of meaning into the license plate. And very nice. I never really cared for Sarge's expression on the regular version because he just kind of looks, I don't know, he looks tired to me. He looks like he's out of it, if you guys know what I'm saying. So I'm glad he looks kind of angry or a little bit more determined in this version here. So that is all for Team McQueen from Cars 2. I have to say, I think I like this team more than the version from Cars 1, just because I like their expressions and just kind of the way they appear and stuff, and it's just kind of a nice organized team, whereas I felt like in Cars 1 it was just kind of all the townies with like something different about them. Like Sarge had the gas tank, which was so minuscule, and Ramon had a new paint job, but that was really it. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below, and which one of these is your favorite, Mater, Luigi, Guido, Fillmore, or Sarge. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for another video. I'd just like to say before we went, Happy Mother's Day. If you are a mother out there, I hope you're having a great day. And I'll see you guys all on Tuesday for another video. See you guys then. Bye now.